There is a single image that gathers the whole of Huineng's teaching into one bright point, and it comes from a verse he is said to have composed when he was still an unlettered young man working in the rice shed of the monastery. The head monk, a learned and respected teacher named Shengxiu, had written that the body is the tree of awakening, the mind a bright mirror standing clear, and that we must wipe it diligently, hour by hour, so that no dust may settle. It was a good verse, careful and devout, and the monks praised it. Then Huineng, who could not read, asked someone to write his answer on the wall. "There is no tree of awakening," he said, "and no mirror standing clear. From the beginning not one thing exists, so where could the dust ever gather?" With those few lines, the central theme of his life was set down for all time. The difference between the two verses is the difference between two whole ways of walking the path. Shengxiu's mirror is already perfect, but it must be tended, polished, protected. His vision is gradual. You begin impure, you labor, and slowly you grow clean. Huineng turned this on its head. He did not say the mirror was dirty and hard to clean. He said there was never a mirror at all, never a surface where dust could land. The pure nature we are looking for is not something we build up over years. It is what we already are, this very moment before any polishing begins. Our trouble is not that we are stained. Our trouble is that we believe we are stained, and so we spend our lives scrubbing at a smudge that was never there. This is the doctrine of sudden awakening, and it is the beating center of everything Huineng taught. He did not invent a new method so much as he removed an obstacle that had grown up around the older methods. People had come to imagine that awakening was a distant reward, earned by long ladders of effort, available only to the few who could climb. Huineng said the truth is closer than that. The Buddha nature is not far off and not in the future. It is here, whole and untouched in the most ordinary person, in the woodcutter, in the servant, in the one who cannot read a single character. What sets the awakened apart is not that they possess more. It is that they have stopped overlooking what they already hold. Sudden does not mean careless, and it does not mean easy. Huineng was not promising a cheap shortcut. The suddenness he spoke of is the suddenness of recognition. Imagine searching every room of your house for a key that has been in your pocket the whole time. The finding, when it comes, is instant. There is no gradual approach to a thing you already carry. You only have to look in the right place, and the looking itself takes no time at all. In the same way, the nature of mind is not reached by traveling. It is uncovered by turning the attention back toward what is already looking. That turning can happen in a single breath. From this insight flows his teaching of no thought, which is easily misread. No thought does not mean an empty head with the thoughts switched off. Huineng was clear about this, and he warned against people who sit like blocks of wood and call their dullness meditation. To stop thinking entirely, he said, is to die, not to awaken. No thought means something far more alive. It means that thoughts arise and pass like birds crossing the sky, and you do not grab at them, do not perch on them, do not build a house from them. You let them come and let them go. The mind stays clear not because it is empty of movement, but because it does not cling to the movement. This is the freedom of the mirror that reflects everything and keeps nothing. So the original mind is like an open sky. Clouds drift across it, sometimes dark and heavy, sometimes thin and bright, but the sky is never harmed and never changed by them. We suffer because we mistake ourselves for the clouds. We think we are the passing mood, the angry thought, the anxious plan, and we are tossed about by every weather that crosses us. Huineng points instead to the sky itself, the awareness in which all of it appears and disappears. That sky was never stained. It does not need to be cleaned. It only needs to be noticed. Here, then, is the thread of meaning that runs through this whole chapter and through Huineng's life. Awakening is not the long correction of a broken thing. It is the sudden remembering of an unbroken thing. You are not a dirty mirror waiting to be polished into worth. You are the clear awareness in which dust was never able to settle. The work is not to become pure. The work is to stop believing you are not. In the next chapter, we will move from this vision to the ground beneath our feet and ask the practical question that every honest seeker asks. If the nature is already whole, what exactly do we do? We will begin to walk through the method step by step, learning how this sudden seeing is invited, prepared for, and lived.